On behalf of the prosecution team, I think I can say that we feel very privileged to have represented the United States in this case. We're grateful to the U.S. Attorney and to the Department of Justice for entrusting us with an important case, and it was our goal to make sure that the jury got all the information they needed to make a fair and impartial decision in this case. We wanted to make sure the victims had an opportunity to tell their stories, and we wanted to make sure that that the entire story was told. And we are grateful for all the people who assisted us in that endeavor. It's been a long haul. We think that we did our best, and we're grateful for the opportunity we had to do that. We're grateful for the jury's hard work in this case. And it is an emotional experience to be part of, but it's part of your job as a prosecutor to put your emotions aside and follow the law, do what your job requires, and that's what we tried to do in this case.
You said you wanted to tell the whole story through this trial. Is that why you didn't take the plea deal earlier when they offered to plea for life without parole?
Well, we can't comment on anything that isn't in the public record in this case, but it's always the job of prosecutors in prosecuting a case to try and make sure that the story gets told and that the jury has the information they need to achieve a fair verdict.
Bill, is there an answer in all of this you didn't get that you most wish today was the answer to?
You know, the four of us standing up here, along with many other people who aren't standing here, but who were every bit as much partners with us in this case as we have spent the last 2 years working night and day, researching the facts of this case, trying to understand what happened, and I think that we have as full and clear a picture of what happened as we could hope to have.
Mr. Weinreb, in her close, Judy Clark sounded frustrated that she couldn't give a clear, concise answer as to her death. I think a lot of us watching the case felt that whatever we learned about it, Tsarnaev remains on the site. Do you know, as a prosecutor, that you have clear insight into his mind, what happened?
Nobody can see into another person's mind. And it's often the case in criminal cases that you have to prove that somebody had an intent to do something or a motive to do something, and you do that in the only way that you can as a prosecutor, which is that you look at the facts, you look at the things that they said, you look at all the evidence in the case, and you present it to the jury, and ultimately it's for them to make those judgments. I'm not a mind reader, but you know, our job was to try and recognize the facts and the evidence that would help the jury make that decision for themselves, and that's what we tried to do.
Last question. Mr. Tsarnaev showed little to no remorse throughout this entire trial, including today. What, if anything, does that tell you and your team about?
Well, I'm not going to comment on Mr. Tsarnaev or anything that he did or said or anything like that. That wouldn't be appropriate for me. Again, the issue of remorse was an issue that was put before the jury. They heard evidence about it, and they rendered their judgment on it, and I think that it's their judgment and not our personal views on anything that really matters here.
Hey guys.